loves, and welcome back to my channel. So if this is your first time, my name is Pearl and I'm a business owner in the beauty industry. So today we're going to talk about how I started my business. So the first question I like to address is, I have this little note that I have jotted a few things on. So what did I do to get ready for my business? So what did I do to get ready to start my business? Well, I wasn't ready. Honestly, I was busy searching for a job in the corporate sector and I couldn't get myself one. So one day I was in a bus coming home, and then I just thought of something like, okay, so if I'm to go outside Ghana, if I'm to go anywhere, what do I have that will make me survive anywhere I find myself? And immediately the thought of braiding came into mind, because that was something I could easily do anywhere I find myself in this world. So I decided to, look into it. I spoke to a friend about it so that, he can help me with ideas or something, because I'd never thought of opening a business. It never came to mind. My parents always wanted me to finish university, go look for a job, and start making money or start living independently and all of that. So yeah, I spoke to my friend, and in the middle of talking, I was like, okay, maybe we start by looking for a place, like a shop. And yes, I started asking around, because I live in Istigon, so I used to live in Istigon. So I started searching around for a shop, and yeah, I was in for the shop of my life because they were so expensive. I mean, how do they expect us to raise such amount of money to own a shop, from someone who is actually starting from scratch with no help, all by herself and all of that? So in the middle of discussion with my friend, I was right in front of my mom's shop, and I had an idea. I was like, what if I ask my mom to give me a small portion of her shop so that I could build my shop? So that is how come I built my shop. Yes, she agreed. And then yes, she gave me a small portion of the front of her shop so that I can open my shop. So you see, I didn't really sit down to plan and to go through all the steps to open a shop and all of that. No, I was just going. So the next thing after my mom agreeing to use her space to build my shop was to actually start the building. A long process. We eventually finished, and the next thing was to have a business name and a business flyer. And up till now, I don't have a business logo or flyer. Like, I've never done one. I was just going with the flow, going by faith. Yes, if you're a Christian or if you're religious or if you are spiritual, you know that sometimes we do things without really like sitting to plan. We just move. So that's how it's going. So yes, I sat down, thought of a business name, and I was like, why not use my names to make a brand, like have a brand name out of my name. So that is why I ended up with Perla Beauty. So like Pearl with my middle name is Asol, so yeah, that's the Perla Beauty, Pearl Asol Beauty. So yeah, the next step was to get stuff in the shop. And I'm not gonna lie, I was really broke, like I didn't have, as I said, I didn't sit down to do budgets no, I was just going with the flow. As and when I need money, I pray to God that, God, I need a way out of this. And surprisingly, someone comes in to help, or someone comes in to ask me, oh, what are you doing? Okay, let me help you with this. In fact, those that I actually asked, I didn't get support from them. but people, randomly seeing my post on social media or my WhatsApp will just ask me, oh, what are you doing? Then I tell them, and they're like, okay, this is 1,000, I want to support you. This is this, I want to support you. Mind you, my own money that I wanted to start with, immediately I got the first materials, my money was done. Yes, my money was done, like, yeah, finished. It finished before I even started. But yes, with faith, I continued. So eventually I was able to build up my shop, and I was really shocked when I sat down later to write down everything, like the cost involved. I was like, what? I spent this much money? Like, God, thank you, because really it wasn't my money. I didn't stress asking people for money. Like, God just made a way. So it makes me like believe that, yeah, God is on my side with this thing that I'm doing. So yes, that's the beginning. Okay, so what were some of the realities I faced when I started my business? So I was shocked to know that I had to learn how to be an accountant, how to be a procurement person, how to be a content creator. I had to learn all these things. And the beautiful thing about entrepreneurship is that, yes, it gives you the room to learn and grow and evolve, as a business person. I really love that aspect about entrepreneurship. You don't go beating yourself because you need to learn everything all at once. Gradually you get to learn them. So yes, I learned how to do accounting, like subtracting electricity from the pricing. Like, I had to learn them. So that's one of the things that I faced. And the next thing was, I thought I would make my money back after like a year, maximum 2 years. It's been 3 years and I've still not made my money back. Like, the money I invested or I was helped with, but no, you would have to always put in back into the business. You have to put money back into the business. It's like a non-ending cycle. You always have to put money back into the business. So it's not going to be like, okay, I now have the money that I started with, so now I'm going to be working off my profits. This business is more of, you get your profit, subtract some and put it back into the business. It goes on and on and on and on. Okay, so what are some of the mistakes that I made that I wouldn't have done if I know what I know now? So the first thing that I did was to, get a lot of people to work freely on. And yes, I discounted my pricing. As I said earlier, I wasn't even like focused on the pricing because I was just enjoying the fact that I owned the business and I was doing what I love. But eventually I realized the people you are going to work free on, or the people you slash your prices for, some will not come back. Yes, so you just have to, my advice is you just get a few people to get perfect as you're working. Just a few people. Don't overdo it like I did. Like, I was calling everybody to come and braid for free so that I get more pictures of my portfolios and my Instagram and all of that, and that didn't guarantee the fact that they will come back and become your clients. No, there are some people that I worked on for free and they never came back. Yes, and then also I still did work on someone for free because we are now on the social media content creators era, influencers era. So I called one influencer and I forgot, like, I didn't think of the fact that his audience were not really my target, but I didn't see it like that. I felt, oh, he has the numbers, so if I should work on him, he's going to get me more clients. But I forgot to factor the fact that his audience were students. There were students, and students mostly like cheap stuff. Like, they don't really want too pricey things, so they'll rather opt for cheaper services. Like, majority of them will rather opt for cheaper services than you who is pricing your worth. So I eventually didn't get, I think I worked on him for like 4 times for free. And yeah, it was only one guy that came out of his post. And yes, that is my mistake that I did, that I would have to, even if I should fast forward get an influencer to work with, I should consider his audience as well, or he or she's, no, I mostly work on men, so his audience. So yeah, those are 2 mistakes that I made. So yes, that's the mistake that I made that I wouldn't repeat. Okay, so what do I love about my job? Well, aside the fact that it's my passion, I really do love art. So I have a problem with doing normal braids because it's repetitive. Like I don't enjoy that. I really do not enjoy it. So I enjoy the cornrows. And the funny thing is, I feel like cornrow is really artistic. Like I don't get tired when I'm doing cornrows. I don't get tired when I'm doing all the art. I don't get tired. But with the normal braids, I so get tired. Like I'm there like, when will I finish? But yeah, I can do cornrows like the whole day and I'm still enjoying what I'm doing. So yes, I do enjoy braiding and I do enjoy cornrows, especially the art type, the one you have to do some things and then make it look extra. That's what I love doing. So I do braids for men, yes, just men, because I love to work with the natural texture of 4C or 4 type hair. And I don't know, I just love the texture of the hair, our kinky hair. So, but the thing is, most women like to add extensions and I don't enjoy doing that. So I would prefer working with men who do not like using extensions, and I get to enjoy and feel, like I'm not just working for the money. I'm working and enjoying what I do, and I realized that I enjoy working on the natural texture of our hair instead of adding extensions and all whatsoever. And also, because I love art, I see like the men mostly going for hairstyles that have the art in it. Like I want to be working and then thinking at the same time, like I'm involved in it, not just doing it for money. Like I appreciate it more when I'm involved, thinking and working with the hair. Aside that, I have other personal reasons that I would share as my career advances, but for now I think this is okay. Yes, I do just men's braids. This will be the end of today's video, and I'd like to tell anybody who wants to start a business to go ahead. I know there are a lot of people who are waiting to feel ready or to actually be ready, but being ready is not a feeling. It comes when you want to start. So you go ahead anyways. You may not feel ready, you may not feel you should start, but start anyways. Go ahead. Yes, you get people telling you to plan well and all of that. You should go with your instincts. You should go with what you feel like doing. You should go anyways. Start anyways. Yes, so thanks for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.